Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another very exciting episode right here on the MIgardener channel. This is day 2 of the pond build with Ed, the pond professor. I am so excited to get out here today to get after it. What you saw in episode number 1 was us cleaning the pond out, getting everything cleaned up and I guess uncovered. And day 2 is going to be still some more cleanup and then hopefully some building. So we got a nice crew today and we're going to get after it. So let's go. Morning, Ed.
Hey, good morning, Luke. How are you?
Doing good. How'd you sleep?
Slept great.
Slept like a baby. Cried the whole night. So, are we getting after it today?
Oh my gosh, we are. We have an army here on site right now. We have all the certified aquascape contractors from around Michigan coming in. They are pulling stuff out, ripping out shrubs, washing out the muck. We are moving the old water lilies out. We're clearing everything out. We have a couple guys that went to pick up a mini excavator because of that stuff we found underneath all those water lilies on the bottom. We got these monstrous boulders that were like hidden. Buried for a decade.
Yeah.
So we got to get them out of here.
Yeah, you probably built them, you just don't remember.
Chuck, you know what? You're right on the money. We built and we ordered stone and gravel and everything.
Yeah.
And
Isn't that crazy?
what do we do with the extra gravel?
Yeah.
Wow. That's all roots.
Well, then they call it.
Those are some huge stones.
Careful of that.
All right, guys, it is really coming along. I will say that it happened a lot faster once we had the excavator. It was slow going last night, but really things picked up, and I think we're just about ready to. What do you think, Ed? We're just about ready to start building.
We're gonna get our geotextile fabric in place, and then we're gonna put the rubber liner, and then we're gonna start putting stone in.
Yeah, it happens really fast. I was answering some of your emails, and I looked over, and all of a sudden I'm like, whoa! It's amazing what like 10 guys in an excavator can do. So yeah, I'll show you guys what it looks like, but I'm loving it. It's looking great. As you see, they got some ledges, and we're gonna do a nice little waterfall feature right over there, and then transitioning over, it kind of just goes into some of the shade from the wisteria and stuff. But some really good. Well, they were working with clay, which is really nice. You can kind of form that up nice and make your ledges and your benches and stuff like that. But it's gonna make some really good features. So Lisa was just telling me that that we actually have a ledge here and a ledge there. And it's really bright. Sorry, guys, pretty bright today. But basically, they made this ledge here so we could put our feet in the pond and enjoy the nice cool water from the pond, which is gonna be nice. And then they're gonna put a fish cave over here, which is a piece of culvert that they bury so the fish can go inside and get protection from any predators. Liner's going in. It's looking really, really good. And it wouldn't be complete without cooking out some food for the guys. So I got the charcoal grill out, and we're gonna cook some, we're gonna do steak with chimichurri sauce from the garden with roasted radishes from the garden. And we're gonna do baby potatoes, which would normally be from the garden, but unfortunately they're not quite ready yet, as well as some baby carrots. So pretty much a farm to table meal, if I don't say so myself. All right, let's get cooking. Ooh, look at that spread. Whoa. Hey, what do you think?
It's doing great.
I'll tell you, you don't really realize we've basically repurposed all of these rocks from the pond, the original pond that was here. You don't realize how many rocks are in this pond until until you actually get them out. They said they're actually going to end up taking some rocks home, which is crazy.
Well, I said, oh, feel free to buy yourself something tonight. It's all you, Chuck.
Rinsing off the rocks, getting everything ready to go. All right, so we got the pond pretty much almost done.
Yep.
We're starting to put in some of the actual pieces to get it operational.
Exactly.
So
This is the infrastructure. This is the stuff that is critical for the function, but it kind of disappears and you don't see it.
Yeah.
But there's actually, it's just a box when you look at it, but there's a lot of little things that have been put into the thought of this that make it really functional for this particular application.
Yeah.
So skimmers have been used on swimming pools for decades, right? So very, very common. A skimmer system basically is you are drawing water out of one vessel, and the water from the other side, the larger side, is going to want to refill it. So water's going to get sucked in, and then this little door right here, it's got a little piece of foam in it.
Yeah.
So this actually floats. So as the water level fluctuates, this actually ensures that you have just a really thin sheet of water going in, and that's what actually creates the draw of water going in, which is going to pull in leaf debris, windblown stuff, and things like that. Down in the bottom, we have a little rack that goes in place. This is going to hold the filter media. So we'll snap that down in place in here. Then we have our pumping system. So the pump itself, this is our 5 to 9 adjustable pump. So this will adjust from 5,000 gallons per hour up to 9,000. So that's a huge range.
Yeah.
If you operate it down at 5,000, it costs less money.
Yeah.
It's more efficient. 9,000, you get more water flow, more dissolved oxygen. So the controller itself, plus or minus, it'll tell you exactly where you're at. This button turns it off and on. Then we also have little quick disconnects.
Cool.
So this will get plugged in directly into the outlet, and then this gets connected directly to the pump. So you have all types of little controls with this. You can really fine tune the flow. So what we have, this actually adapts very quickly. So this is gonna drop right down inside of this little slot here, and then it just has a quick connection. If you are not gonna operate this in the winter, you can pull this pump out.
Okay.
But what we do is this just gets tightened in place. You don't need any tools, no wrenches. Just tighten it up by hand.
Yep.
And that's set to go. Next thing is we have a filter pad. This is going to remove debris. So
Right.
this will get filled up with stuff. You might need to clean this off once a month.
Okay.
Pull it out, hose it off, put it back into position.
Now, one final question, I think, with the pump.
Yep.
So like, let's say we go on vacation, or let's say we just happen to forget to fill the pond up. Let's say the water level drops to a certain point, and the pump stays running.
Yes.
Is that an okay thing or not an okay thing?
It is okay. This pump is actually designed to run dry for extended periods of time. It's not advised, but it's not going to cause an issue.
We did kind of run out a little time today,
Yep.
But we're going to kind of finish up the waterfall tomorrow. We're going to do we're going to fill up the pond and plant, right?
Fill up the pond, plant, trim up all this rubber membrane that's around the outside perimeter to make sure we have that nice transition into the surrounding landscaping.
Yeah, and so the final thing that I think I'd love to bring you back for is maybe some videos on, based on their comments, stuff like, you know, maybe mistakes that people make when planting out a water garden, or maybe like plants that do well, edible plants that do well. Really tap into your knowledge base.
Sounds great.
So yeah, but that's all we got for today. Amazing job today. It looks fantastic. Really happy with it. And what do you think? You happy with it?
I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, I think
Can't wait to see it running.
It looks a whole lot better than it did before. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much, Ed, again.
My pleasure.
Check out Ed, the Pond Professor. I'll have links in the description box down below to all the links that are, you know, Ed, the Pond Professor related, and that way you guys can get hooked up with kind of some of this stuff and even some information. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you all tomorrow. Grow big or go home. Bye.